Hey, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to 32 All the Way for May 13th, 2020. Just want to talk about a couple of things. If anybody has not seen it yet, all three parts of my interview with a crime expert, Canadian author, all-around good guy, my mentor, Jerry Langton, all three of them are up on this channel, on 32 All the Way. We cut it into three sections. Kind of go back and forth a little bit, but organized crime, who the different players are in Ontario, who is strong, who isn't strong, different run-ins we had with a couple of different guys, my past in the clubs, and down the lane, of course. So I just wanted to give a couple of updates here. I had an excellent interview the other day by a gentleman in Bulgaria from the Shadows Project that went fantastic. Hoping to post that interview soon when he gets back to me. He's linked down there on the bottom. In the side of my links here. Sorry, I froze for a second there. And I just want to talk about a couple other quick things. I've got a couple other interviews coming up. Working with a couple of other channels here on YouTube. I don't know if I should mention them or not because I don't know if that's totally for sure that they're going on. But I did want to start with another review. The whole idea behind this channel was that I was going to start this one, and then we were going to segue into Let's Help Each Other, which is going to be a book review session with me reviewing other people's books, people reviewing my books back and forth, reading some chapters. I've already put up a couple chapters of Down the Lane here on my channel. I'm thinking about throwing up chapter 3 today. I'm also thinking about reading the chapters in French. I think that'd be pretty cool. If anybody's ever seen it, it was a CBC miniseries in Canada in the early 2000s, 2002, maybe 2003, called The Last Chapter. It's about a fictional motorcycle gang that's trying to take over Ontario. And it was done all in English, and then it was done in French. So it's kind of cool. When all the guys are speaking French, right, you get the English subtitles. When all the guys speak English, you get the French subtitles and back and forth. One of my favorite miniseries, very well done. You'll recognize some of the guys in there, some famous actors. And I want to talk a review or two. I'm trying to get everybody's books in here. I'm trying to put out a little bit for everyone. I put some new stuff up on the studio there. I got Clint Buchanan's books about a week or so ago. Put up a couple more pictures. Found my old Ric Flair one. I am working on Agnes's book, Agnes Oquendo, Running with Cancer. But I finished Trey and Kate first. Let me grab Trey and Kate. Trey and Kate is written by C.B. Gabriel, one of the authors in our little Let's Help Each Other group on Messenger. And where do I start? Trey and Kate is a book about faith, relationships, a mental illness. So having said that, I really enjoyed it, but some of it is hard to read. And I'm not saying it in a bad sense. I'm saying in a sense of anybody who has ever had that ping pong relationship that goes back and forth. You think you're done with the person, then they come back, then you come back, then they're ready to be with you, then you're not ready to be with them, then it's a I hate to use fucking cliches, but it's a roller coaster of a ride for anybody who wants a cheesy little sound clip there. Trey and Kate never seem to be on the same page. There's always something happening. Throw in their dedication to faith, a love of poetry, and it gets pretty interesting. It really does. I don't want to give any of the book away. I'd rather you guys go out and purchase it, put a review up on Amazon for it. It was a little bruising in parts, just for the sole fact that the few times that the two lead characters decide not to talk to each other, there's some pretty shitty things said, which I think every single person in the world can admit to having said things just like that. I know I have. So again, I would seriously say check it out. I put a review if you want to see it. I put a review on Goodreads, and I'm trying to put one on Amazon, but fucking Amazon. There's always something, right? You put it in, you can't put it in. You didn't buy a book. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. I'd really like to have a review up there for Miss Gabriel, because obviously, I mean, Goodreads is okay, but so many more people are going to see it on So if you can check it out, check it out. Trey and Kate by Canadian author C.B. Gabriel. I really enjoyed it. It was a good read. To be perfectly honest, not something that I probably would have picked off the shelf. And that's what I'm trying to do with 32 All the Way and do with Let's Help Each Other, the channel that will come later on. Is that, yeah, I probably never would have read this. I probably would have been, whatever. But I really enjoyed it. And I think it's going to be the same for the books coming up next. Clint Buchanan seems to write in a style and a genre that I might not have been interested in, but we became friends. We're trying to help each other with the books, and I think it's going to be good publicity for all of them. I would love to talk to every one of these people about coming in for an interview, but everybody doesn't seem too sure about it to start with. Next book coming up is going to be I apologize. I said it wrong before. It's not Running with Cancer. It's Running Against Cancer. I've gotten to know Agnes a little bit over the internet in our Let's Help Each Other group, just talking in general. Her story just seems to be amazing. A professional lady, an author who has suffered through the pain of cancer. And her experiences and her pain seem to have led, I haven't finished it, so I don't want to give a total review, but seem to have led to just a totally different way of looking at life and a totally different way of wanting to live to your full extent. And again, I know it's a fucking cliche and you should live every day and blah, blah, blah. Agnes really seems to be doing it from being a cancer survivor. In the back of the book, it's 17 years. Are we reading an up-to-date book? Yes. And again, Agnes, when you see this, thank you so much for the lovely rights on the inside there to make it personal. That's so great. We all want to help each other, and it seems like Agnes has helped way more people than this little channel is ever going to do. So if you don't get Trey and Kate, get Running Against Cancer by Agnes Verona Oquendo. Clint, I'm not going to grab your book off the shelf because you're down the list, but one of Mr. Clint Buchanan's books will be coming up soon. All of these people are pinned onto my channel. So again, take the time to go check out Agnes. Go check out Clint Buchanan under Shed Talk. Again, we're going to try and amalgamate into one big channel. Hopefully everybody gets along and there's no bullshit. The whole reason why I wanted to start one of these groups is to have people out there that are working towards each other. If you can't do that, you're more than welcome to fucking leave. Everybody's been great so far. I hope we pick up some more subscribers. I'll be back soon. Later.